over and over and over. My dad would stay in one spot in the seat while I would go all over the seat. And my dad would always laugh so hard and say, "Whee!" and laugh. The end. Pepper Taylor.
So a lot of you know his interests, but for some of you that don't, here's some things that you didn't know about BJ. These were great. And I'm gonna read it as if he were reading this right here. This is BJ talking. I've never had an ice cream headache. How did that ever happen? Never had an ice cream headache? Wow. I have 3 blonde daughters and 3 gray hairs in my beard. I finally gave up on becoming a rock star last week. I like this one, number 4. I've been personally flipped off by Dimebag Darrell of Pantera after verbally abusing him in front of a bar full of people, back when he was alive, obviously. You know they're hanging out right now. You know it. I've been involved in a high-speed chase with the police on my bike at 130 miles per hour? 130! We all know this one. I named one of my daughters after my favorite football team. I am an ordained minister, but I'm actually a Buddhist. I only have 9.5 fingers, don't ask. How many people knew that? All right. I own 3 Harleys, and they're all black with green flames. This is a weird one. I refuse to lick stamps or envelopes. You too, Beb? Wow. I've been asked to remove my German World War II helmet at a strip club, apparently. The spike possesses a serious threat to the welfare of people in the club. Okay. I've yet to meet someone who can outdrink me. Here's a great one. I've only had 2 haircuts since 1987. I own a cell phone, but I don't know how to use it. My wife showed me how to do this list. Number 17, and I couldn't agree with this more. I just don't understand men wearing sandals. I don't want to see your feet. Speaking of feet, I paint my daughter's fingernails, and they paint mine. And here's a man after my own heart, actually before April 1st of this year. I constantly throw cigarette butts out my truck window. Number 21, I fucking love gummy bears. Now I gotta ask the family, is this true? 22, I got arrested in Disney World. Arrested in, one quick one.
I was with him when this happened. BJ got arrested at the happiest place on earth. We walk in to a gift shop in Disney World, and he is stuffing things in a bag. He's not even trying to hide that he's stealing this stuff. He's just shoving it into a bag. So we walk out of this gift shop. Next thing you know, we got like 4 security guards around us. They're showing us badges and they're dragging BJ away. So they take him behind some gated area in like magic freaking un-Disney World land. And they're like, okay, I gotta sit here. So I'm sitting there waiting. And I sat there for 2 hours and nobody showed up. So I go out to catch the shuttle bus to get back over to the hotel, and here's BJ standing there with his parents, and they're like, yeah, we bailed him out. Good times.
And number 23, I'm thankful for my kick-ass wife for putting up with all this crap. And finally, his Get in the Mood song he would play before performing was Don't Fear the Reaper. This is good. This is good stuff. Likes and dislikes. He was the world's biggest Raiders fan. Favorite song, I Ain't No Nice Guy After All by Motorhead. And the comment was made, who would have thought Lemmy Kilmister would outlive our bro? He was an artist, drummer, ordained minister, just because he could. Performed wedding ceremonies for some of his friends, such as Darcy and Chris, Kyle and Amelia. Sorry. I apologize, sir. Got a proofread. Adamissa, Chanda, Calvin, JD, Shelley, and so many more. Give them all a big round of applause. He was there for them. And the last thing you didn't know about BJ is that he loved you all just as much as you love him. And that is a true story. So now we are in the closing here, and most importantly in life is obviously the family. I'm looking at the family right here, and you guys should just feel blessed, and just, you know, I know he cut us out short, but you know you'll see him again, and you guys were lucky to spend such great years with him and what he did, bringing you guys into this life. I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome. So, BJ, above all, he was a family man. That was so cool. It was so cool. I've worked in rock and roll, to see somebody who works in rock and roll, had all these ties, did promoting, but lived a good fucking life on top of it. He wasn't, you know, some loser. He had a life. He had family. He had morals. He had all that. He had you guys. It was awesome. According to Jen, the most loving husband in the world, and I believe that. We all know that. When she first met BJ, he was on the wilder side of his life, dancing to the song Thunder Kiss 65 at Big Dogs of all place. Which, by the way, I see Merv Cousins over there. I know Stacy Foster walked in, and Jerry Siegel, late as always, was here. They became good friends that night, and after a few years, they were madly in love and would never be separated. The night before their wedding, BJ made a comment to her, you know, if you marry me, you're marrying my friends too. And that's exactly what happened. She didn't realize it. He was being completely honest about that. And she gained the biggest and best family she could ever imagine. And we can see all you here today. This is the family that we're talking about. Jim's favorite memories with BJ, going to Vegas to see UFC fights. He never wanted to go. He hated the thought of it. Then after the first trip, he wanted to go to Vegas all the time after that. We're taking out an ice machine. I don't know that story. The biggest part of BJ's life was his three wonderful daughters, Anna, Raider, and Pepper. BJ dedicated everything to his girls. They threw concerts and had Anna's school dance, team out to perform. He called her Pony. He would always say, "Stay golden, Pony." The Outsiders was their favorite book to read. And Raider, his little Ray Bear. Raider is a magician, and one of BJ's favorite things was to watch Raider come to him with a new magic trick and let her try it out. He said it made him feel special that he always got to see her perform the trick for the first time before anybody else. He also loved the past few months having the time to go see her cheer at school events. One story I heard about with BJ, the big badass looking biker guy, going into Hy-Vee with his little girl. She would throw a fit and want to wear her cheap plastic Halloween costume, and of course, he would give in. So walking through Hy-Vee with his tattooed, long-haired biker with a chain on his wallet, and a little girl in a Halloween costume in the middle of summer. He never let it faze him because it was his little girl, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, there's Pepper. Pepper, probably the wildest one in the bunch. BJ got to see a lot of himself in Pepper. BJ and Pepper spent many times up on the stage singing Royal Bliss songs in front of huge crowds of people. Who can say that about their father? It's pretty freaking cool. With finger horns in the air, rocking out to loud music and being in front and center, but yet as humble as can be, Pepper really is a chip off the old block. And I think all you close friends and family see that. These three girls right here were the center of BJ's world. Nothing came between him and the girls. So this has been fun, ladies and gentlemen. This was a celebration. We all knew we had to come to this, months ago. It was probably something we thought about, and now we're all here. It is okay to cry. It's fine to cry. This is part of the grieving process, but we're going to celebrate too. We're going to go to the home port. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to do the ride. It's going to be a good day because that's what BJ wanted. But as I look down at this family, and this was a hard thing for me to do. I was asked to do this, and I wanted to do this. Jen asked me to do this, but as I stare down at this family, this is going to be a tough road for them. So we are going to celebrate today, but just remember them, months from now, weeks from now. We are all family, and you're still, it's just exactly. We're Blitzkrieg, ladies and gentlemen. Horns up high. But thank you. This was. I'm glad I could be a part of this, and you guys getting up here and giving these speeches. This was a hard thing to do, and you guys got through it. So thank you. Before we go any further and wrap this thing up, I have to bring up Mike. And one more time, I really thought, okay, we're walking into this funeral home. I got guys buying beer, booze. We got all this. What funeral home is going to let us come in and do a party like this? Give it up for Mike, everybody. He killed it.
Let me just make it clear, you will never, ever be to another funeral like this. As long as I live, I'm not going to forget it. And I got a feeling, though, that BJ'd probably say, this is cool, but we could do it cooler. Right? I've known Jen since I was about 13 years old. We cut our teeth on Motley Crue, Whitesnake, and every kind of hair metal you can think of. And even though we haven't always stood right side by side, we've always kind of kept in touch and run back into each other over the years. And I remember the first time that I met her with BJ, I thought to myself, she's a biker. Well, I'm here to tell you, and you all know it, but I've learned it, that kindness comes in a lot of different forms and shapes. And if kindness like this rules the world, it's a goddamn cool place. So thank God for BJ. Appreciate all of you being here. In a few minutes, we're going to wrap up with some awesome music. I'm going to ask that when it's done, though, stay seated, please. We got some special dismissal that we're going to do. The very first people that are going to leave are going to be those brothers. You guys are going to lead. You're going to go outside. You're going to stand back behind the bikes and the hearse and be ready for us. And then right after that, the fellas in the bands that are helping with the casket, you're going to go out and you're going to wait for us. And we're actually going to clear off some stuff from the casket. We're going to bring it out to you, and then the family's going to follow us out. We promised BJ that we'd give him one last ride, and we're going to do that. Jen wants you to know that she wants you to be safe. Everybody needs to get their one piece. So we're going to take a procession through town. You can follow us. When we get over to Murdoch Funeral Home in Marion, we're going to get up front and let everybody pass through the front of the parking lot so you can say one last goodbye to him. So thanks for being here. BJ, I'm really pissed that you took the casket from Bobaflex from me, but
Before I go to the conclusion, again, I had strict orders not to bring anybody up here, but I'm going to ask anybody from the family, if If anybody wants to come up and say one thing, come on up now because this is your opportunity. Does anybody know this woman? Give it up for Jack, everybody. Are you allowed to be up here? Is this okay?
I know I don't seem very emotional right now, but I think a lot of it is my personality. I'm a fixer. I want to make you guys feel better. I love BJ, don't get me wrong. He was my heart and soul, and I'm going to have a lot of hard days. But to see all his friends and extended friends hurting so badly, I just want to let you know he's okay. I was with him. He's okay. He was happy. He went exactly how he wanted. He's having the funeral exactly how he wanted. I promise that. I did everything I could to save him. I just couldn't do it. I tried. But I want you guys to know he's okay. And if you need a hug, I'll give you that hug. But nobody's grief is more than another, okay? We all loved him, so we all should grieve. It hurts, and that's understandable. So don't feel bad when you say to me, you know, I know I'm probably not as bad as you. It's not a competition. He loves you guys all. We all love him, and it hurts like hell to not have him here. Thank you.
You're way too strong, Jen. Way too, just so strong. All right, well, if nobody else is going to speak, we're now going to conclude with this. And I read this. This was the first thing that I read, and this was from Neil to B.J. Taylor. And I'm going to hold on to this piece of paper. I saw it on T-shirts and whatnot. But I never met a road I wouldn't ride, never found a battle I wouldn't fight. Haven't made a choice I didn't choose. I've never been good at goodbyes. But the sun is still going to shine, and I will be by your side. But tomorrow I'll be painting heaven green. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with that, please welcome to the stage for BJ's last show. He would have it no other way. You all know this. Royal Bliss, everybody.
Hold together pretty well. I didn't have to go up there and yeah. I remember BJ hit me up and giving me shit about this song because we had a video where we recorded this like 15 years ago. Jake still had hair. I didn't have hair. It was short hair. And Taylor was running on a beach with his shirt off. The girls chasing him. Yeah, it's hey, you evolve. We all were young at one point. But then BJ fell in love with this song, and I remember him up shaking his ass to this song at 3rd Street. And that was disturbing watching those 2 men get out on stage. But I changed the lyrics to it for BJ from Jim Beam whiskey to 10 High whiskey, which is just a slight downgrade.
A huge downgrade.
I'm talking about Jim Beam was a downgrade. I'm going 10 High as an upgrade, right? Yeah. Me and him would pound bottle after bottle of that. I remember last time we got like a bottle from like 1960 something that we drank. And it was his grandpa's bottle of 10 High, and we shared that last time. I want to miss you, brother. And I'll see you again. Fine wine and champagne, we're just kicking with tonight. It's all good, it goes down the same to me. But I remember yesterday, I kicking back with the bros and drinking all my worries away. Know there's something we will always say, and when we did it, we always did it in style. We were making a rainbow buzz that you can never replace. If you ever stab me, at least you do it to my face. I pray you'll drink with me. Fine wine and champagne, or just kicking with tonight. It's all good, it goes down the same to me. And I can think of one too many days that I cannot remember, like the girls that we used to play. Know there's something they will always say, that when we hit it, they always laugh with a smile. We've been kicking back some butts and spreading the love, taking on the hood because my bong looks so full and I feel high, sure not high enough. A fine wine and champagne, or just kicking with tonight. It's all good, it goes down the same to me. Fine wine and champagne, but just kicking it with tonight. Oh, I pray you will always have a drink with me. Tripping all day, thinking about the times we made, and we'll be picking up all the days we let slip away. You know, I know we'll take separate roads. I wish you the best along the way. Fine wine and champagne, just kicking with tonight. It's all good, it goes down the same for me. Fine wine and champagne, just kicking it with tonight. Well, I pray you will always have a drink with me. We'll take my bottle and we'll pass it around. And drunken laughter will be the only sound. And we will drink all night till we reach that morning light. And we'll be singing, one for the memories, two for the melody, three for the company, four for the 20s. I pray you'll always have a drink with me. 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 And DJ specifically requested this next song. It's so fitting. I'd make him get up on stage and always be like, no, 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 no. Then he'd jump up there with a pitcher of whiskey and Coke. And we'd sing this song no matter where we were. We had a lot of good memories. I wish I could have spent more time with him personally. You know, we were brothers. If I would have grown up with him here with you guys, I don't think any of us would still be alive. It's been an honor and a pleasure for us to be here with all of you. This has got to be the coolest celebration I've ever been to in my entire life, and I think it's exactly the way DJ would want it. So. Yeah! 3 words explain so much. Please sing along, you know these lyrics as loud as you can. Yeah! I was drunk. And I was loud, yeah. And I was invincible, and I was proud. Yeah, I was drunk, I was invincible, and I was proud. After 10,000 years and 28 years, finally figured it out. It's about time I settled on down. When I'm not saying this is the end, and I still get drunk with my friends. Hey, I might risk my life for a moment in time. I know I ain't had my last chance. Someday we'll share up heaven with you, and I know we'll have more than a few. Hell, the gallons is far with plenty of scars. The only one with those tattoos. After 10,000 years and 28 years, I finally figured it out. It's about time I settled on down. I was drunk and I was loud. I was invincible and I was proud. And I'll never change. Oh, I stay the same. And I live my life my own damn way. After 20,000 beers and 42 years, finally figured it out. It's coming time just to settle on down. Come on, everybody, sing as loud as you can. I was drunk, I was loud, I was invincible, and I was proud. Yeah, I was drunk, and I was loud, and I was invincible, and I was proud. After 10,000 beers, 28 years, finally figured it out. Every time, settle on down. One time, settle on down. I think it's about time I settle on down. Settle on down. Settle on down. Settle on down. We're going to have the brothers walk out, and we'll walk out.